So Monday's video was all about motivation, and I thought it would just be really appropriate to do today's video on diligence, which was a request from a subscriber. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So I Googled the definition of diligence. Sometimes it just helps to look up what a word means and writing it down so that we can get, the full picture that's going on here. So diligence is careful and persistent work or effort. And there's a few scriptures that we're going to look at today. The first one is Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. You couldn't get any more plain than that. And so the definition of diligence right here, careful, persistent. And those are qualities that God wants us to embody when we are caring about our day and going about our work. Proverbs 13 verse 4 puts it so plainly for us. It's saying that if you're not diligent, you're a sluggard, which is really harsh, but that's what the word says. I didn't write it, God did. What's interesting about this verse is that the sluggard craves and gets nothing. And the word craves means that you really don't desire much, and so you don't get much. And that's huge. So one thing that you can write down and journal for yourself is, what do you desire? Like, what in life do you truly desire? And it doesn't have to be like one particular thing, but this could be a helpful exercise for, trying to figure out how to get everything into the right perspective and how to stay diligent and persistent. So for me, for example, I would write some things here. So one thing, just an example, I desire, let's say for this channel, I desire for this channel to grow and, reach more people. And it's so exciting when I have people, I had a commenter and they said they were from the Philippines, and that absolutely blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. It was so cool because it's so awesome how God works and how the internet works and how, I am here in the United States, yet can, reach so many people through Bible study videos. And so I guess that's one thing I desire. I desire for my kids to be followers of Christ. What do we desire in life? And this is something that I'm going to journal for myself afterwards. So I'm actually going to I think I'll take this pink. I have a lighter pink, and I'm going to write. So if you're just doing this, following along with me, you can pause the video and write out what you desire. I am going to keep going with the video, of course. And I will fill this in later because I really want to do this exercise. Okay. So pause the video, fill in the box, and come back. All right. So if you have this box filled in, let's keep going. So now that you know what you desire, right? Because sometimes we think we know what we desire, but truly, what do we desire? And so say one of your desires is to grow closer to God. That's truly one of my desires, obviously, so I'm going to write that in this box. And so because that is one of my desires, one thing that we can do is just think about, how can I achieve this? So, for example, if you put, what do I desire? Say you put as a desire to become healthier, or to eat more vegetables, or to lose 10 pounds. I don't know. What you can do here is, how can you achieve this? Write down, things that you can do to take steps of the things that you've written in this box. So so I'm going to keep this to 3 things, because I feel like this is a really good exercise that maybe, you know what, maybe I'll do this like for one of my monthly spreads. So for my monthly setup, maybe I'll just, do something like this every month. and kind of write down, what do I desire? It could kind of be like goals, I guess. And then how can I achieve this? So writing down, what you want. And I say what you want, like, I don't mean, I want a Lamborghini. And then, how can I achieve this? Most people, I know I can't get a Lamborghini, but I just mean attainable. So you're going to think of the things that you can attain, things that are realistic to you in your life. So yeah, just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. So write down, of the 3 things, how can you achieve this? So for me, I'm going to number. So the first one, how can I grow closer to God? So 1, how can I achieve this? Study my Bible daily. And so, the number 1 here aligns with the number 1 here. So I'll do number 2 desire here, and it'll align with the number 2, how can I achieve this over here, and so on. And I think, writing down the things that we want to do, and that's why I stress not only journaling, but also like a planner. So if you have a planner, write down the things that you want to do that day. The top 3 things that you want to do that day. That helps me to stay on track and stay persistent, because I'm not just waking up thinking, going through my day without a plan. I have a plan for that day. So if there's something that's been bothering me, it's usually calling. I hate calling places. So I will put that on one of my top 3 things, because me just getting that out of the way, I feel better. So if you're trying to stay diligent in something, get yourself a planner. I make my own planner in a separate bullet journal, and I use that to go about my day and get all the tasks done that I need to get done. Getting things done and being diligent, whether it is with your relationship with God or just being diligent in any area of your life, you won't always feel like it. And that's what I said. I mentioned that in the motivation video as well. And I think I did a video on feelings. What if I don't feel like studying my Bible? Or what if I don't feel like doing, whatever? That's the thing. You won't always feel like doing it. But there has to be a part of you that you just have to. You just have to do it. Write it down and do it. And just like I said in that motivation video, if you're burnt out and exhausted, it's going to be really difficult for you to get things done that you want to get done. And so if you're tired, go to bed early, go to bed early so you can get that rest. Take time out for yourself, even if it's just 30 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is, like a bubble bath, whatever. Me personally, I enjoy a nice shower at the end of the day. That is my me time. I get all my body washes, and then I put lotion on and body spray, whatever. I just love taking showers. Maybe that's, I don't know. I like to do it to relax, not only because we have to take a shower, but that's just my thing. So pick something that's your thing and do that every day, something that you enjoy. I like drinking coffee. I look forward to making my coffee in the morning. So whatever it is that can help you get throughout your day, do that, because I feel like those little moments, even though you may think it's not connected, I think those are the things that help me stay consistent and help me be diligent with the things that I have to do. I think if I didn't have those things, it would be really hard for me to maintain that. And then after, you journal all this, just remember, don't let your feelings dictate your actions. When we let our feelings dictate our actions, then we are more likely to lose motivation, not be persistent and diligent. And, that's what the word means, careful persistence. And God says it plainly. If you are diligent, you are richly supplied. If you're a sluggard, then, usually you don't crave much, you don't desire much, and so you won't get much. And so I will post this to my Instagram so you can use it as like a little worksheet. To the person who asked, I hope this answers your question. I hope it wasn't all over the place. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed and you watch a few videos. Please subscribe. It helps to support my channel. It helps to help other people find my videos in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for watching. Each and every one of you is so greatly appreciated. I post a new Bible study video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I can't wait to study the Bible with you again. Bye.